Good morning, children. Today, let us revise 5 mark questions. First question: the difference between the sides at right angles in a right angle triangle is 14 centimeter. Area of the triangle is 120 cm square. Calculate the perimeter of the triangle. So, if you draw a figure, you will understand. Here we have the sides of the right angle triangle. If this angle is right angle, let us mark it as an ABC. So angle B is right angle. Difference between the sides at right angles in right angle triangle is 14 centimeter. So sides of the right angle, let this be x. And if this is x plus 14, the difference between them is 14. That is, this is longer. X plus 14 minus x will be equal to 14. That is called difference. Difference of these two sides equal to 14. Okay. Now the area of the triangle is given as 120 cm square. Area of a right triangle we can find out by using half BH formula. Area equal to half BH. That is given to us. So that from that we will be able to find out what is x. Now we have to calculate the perimeter of the triangle. We have to find the perimeter of the triangle. So area of triangle ABC is given to us. That's equal to 120 cm square. That is half into base will consider BC into height AB. First let us introduce the sides. Let AB be x units, BC be x plus 14 unit. Therefore area of triangle ABC is equal to 120. That is half BH, half into base BC into height AB is equal to 120. Let us substitute half into BC is x plus 14 into AB is x. That's equal to 120. 2 can be taken on the other side. We will open x into x is x square plus 14x. That is equal to 120 into 2 is 240. Okay. Now this is a quadratic equation. X square plus 14x minus 240 equal to 0. It is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We can split the middle term. Since it is 240, I think we can have 24 and 10. So 240, 24 into 10 is 240. 24 minus 10 is 14. And this will be negative 240. Okay. So we can separate it, split the middle term, plus 24x minus 10x minus 240 equal to 0. So from the first two we can have x outside, x plus 24. So negative 10 is common. When you take negative 10, it is x plus 24 again equal to 0. Okay. Now we will take the common. Again we can have the common. X plus 24 is common. Let us take x plus 24 into x minus 10 equal to 0. So from the first part, x plus 24 equal to 0, x equal to negative 24. It is rejected because AB cannot be a negative value. Length cannot be negative. So rejected. You can write the reason also. Length cannot be negative. Next point is x minus 10 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to 10 centimeter. Okay. X value we got, that is one side AB we got. We can write it as AB equal to 10 centimeter. Next side it is BC. BC is equal to x plus 14, that is 10 plus 14 equal to 24 centimeter. BC equal to 24 centimeter. Okay. Now after getting these two sides, it's easy to find out the hypotenuse AC. How do we do that? It's by using Pythagoras theorem. So let us use Pythagoras theorem in order to find out the third side AC. After that we can find out perimeter of the triangle. We know what is perimeter of the triangle. It is sum of all these three sides. Okay, let us do that. So use Pythagoras theorem now. We have AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Substitute the values 10 square plus 24 square. 10 square is 100 plus 24 square. What is 24 square? 576. Total is 676. It is a square number. Again, it is 26 square. AC square equal to 26 square. Therefore, AC will be equal to 26 centimeter. Only positive value we are taking as it is the length. So hypotenuse also we got, therefore we can easily find out the perimeter. Let us write the step as perimeter equal to sum of the three side AB plus BC plus AC. Perimeter of triangle ABC equal to AB plus BC plus AC. That's equal to 10 plus BC is 24, AC is 26. So many centimeter. Write the unit also. Perimeter is actually the total length. So unit is centimeter. So what is the sum of this? 24 plus 26 plus 10. Isn't it 60 centimeter? So perimeter of triangle AB is equal to 60 centimeter. Second question, solve for x and y. Bx plus ay is equal to a plus b. And second equation is ax into 1 by a minus b minus 1 by a plus b plus by into 1 by b minus a minus 1 by b plus a equal to 2a by a plus b. Let us start with our second equation. We will simplify this. Then we will compare with the first one and we will get the answer. We will solve for x and y. So let us start with the second equation. Here we know we can cross multiply and we will simplify the second equation. So we have ax into in bracket 1 into a plus b is a plus b minus of a minus b minus of a minus b divided by a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Okay, close the bracket plus by into open 1 into b plus a is b plus a minus of 1 into b minus a is b minus a divided by a plus b into b minus a into b plus a, that is b square minus a square. Please be careful. B minus a into b plus a is b square minus a square. That's equal to 2a divided by a plus b. Again, when we simplify, this is a plus b minus a plus b. A plus b minus a plus b divided by a square minus b square. Okay, plus by into b plus a minus b plus a, opening bracket plus a it become, divide by, here b square minus a square, I will take out negative so that we can write it as a square minus b square. When you open it will be minus a square plus b square. It is the same, minus a square plus b square. Okay, that's equal to 2a by a plus b. It is for making the same denominator. So now let us simplify this. We can get b minus b0. So ax into, we'll write it as ax into b plus b is 2b. 2b divided by a square minus b square. Okay, this minus sign, minus into plus will become minus by into a plus a is 2a divided by a square minus b square. That's equal to 2a by a plus b. Yes. Now again simplification. We will simplify. How do we do that? 2 into a into b into x. We will write in order 2abx by a square minus b square minus 2aby divided by a square minus b square equal to 2a by a plus b. Here we have common denominator, so let us take it as 2ab x minus 2aby divided by a square minus b square. If you want some of the steps, you can skip. I am writing all the steps. Now again we have to do it as a square minus b square we can split. Okay. So 2ab is common. Take out 2ab into x minus y comes inside the bracket. X minus y. Divide by a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. That's equal to 2a divided by a plus b. Okay. So both a plus b can be cancelled. This is multiplication here. A plus b getting cancelled. Okay. So here we can get the answer as, and even 2 can be cancelled. A also cancel. So here we have x minus y is equal to, we have a minus b to the other side divided by b here. Okay. We got x minus y is equal to a minus b by b. But in the first equation we know what is bx plus ay. Bx plus ay is equal to a plus b. That is the first equation. So we can use substitution method. Here we have x is equal to y can be become plus y to the other side, or it is negative y as positive y plus a minus b by b here. Okay. Now x we got, this x should be substituted. It is substitution method we are going to do. So I kept x as it is, minus y as positive y plus a minus b by b. Now first equation is bx plus ay is equal to a plus b. So instead of x we have to substitute the value which we have found out. How do we do that? So bx, b into x value will substitute. Let it be in the bracket. Y plus a minus b by b. So bx over plus ay equal to a plus b. Okay. So now how we will cancel? Here we can open the bracket. B into y is by plus b into a minus b by b. B into a minus b by b plus here a y equal to a plus b. We can cancel b and b. We are left with a by plus ay, by plus a minus b is here, plus ay equal to a plus b. By plus a minus b plus ay equal to a plus b. Positive a getting cancelled. Here y is common. Take out y. Inside we have a plus b. B plus a is same as a plus b. Okay. Left side we have taken this 2 minus b to the other side become b plus b. Already one b is there, so b plus b is, it is 2b. So our y will become, y into a plus b become divided by a plus b. So we got y value now 2b by a plus b. X we know, y is added with the a minus b by b. Y we found out, we have to substitute. So x is equal to y plus means instead of y it is 2b by a plus b plus a minus b by b. That is x is equal to y plus a minus b by b. This is a minus b by b. This is our y. So if you simplify, what do we get now? We can cross multiply 2b into b. We'll cross multiply, children. 2b into b is 2b square plus a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Divide by a plus b into b. We'll open the bracket. We'll be getting it as 2b square minus b square is 1b square plus a square, or a square plus b square it is ab plus b square. This is how we are getting. Don't cancel this. This is a square plus b square. We will write it as a square plus b square. We don't want to open actually. You can keep as it is or open it and keep. So it is like a plus b into b it is without opening. So this is the answer x. We got x as well as y. So that is how we have solved this equation. Let us discuss third question. On the same side of the tower, two objects are located. Figure is not given. We have to draw the figure. We have a tower. On the same side of the tower, two objects are located. When observed from top of the tower, their angles of depression are 45 degree and 60 degree. If the height of the tower is 150 meter, find the distance between the objects. So let us draw the figure. Okay, this is how we can draw the figure. AB represent the tower. So let AB be the tower of height 150 meter, and two objects are located on the same side of the tower. The objects are C and D. And we are observing from the top of the tower. So angle of depression is shown from the point A. Angle of depression to the point D will be 45 degree. That is angle between the horizontal line and line of sight. It is 45 degree. So here also we can mark as these two lines are parallel to each other and AD considered as transversal. Therefore these angles are alternate interior angles. They are equal. Similarly from the point A, we are looking down to the object at the point C. So angle of depression is found 60 degree. As we are marking 60 degree, we can mark it on the other side also as alternate interior angles are equal. Here we consider these two lines parallel and AC as the transversal. So these markings are very important in the figure. Figure and markings are compulsory. Now let us move on to answer. Okay children, as it is a 5-mark question, here we have to give the explanation. First introduction should be given after drawing the figure. This is how we can introduce. That is, let AB be the tower of height 150 meter. So these points are very important. Let AB be the tower of height 150 meter and two objects are located at the points D and C. That is marked in the figure. Points D and C at which we have two objects at an angle of 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. So everything we have introduced. Now we have to come to the question. We must find out the distance between the object. CD is to be found out. So we know in order to find out CD or DC, first we have to get the line BD. So the distance BD we have to get. That is the object D from the point or from the bottom of the tower at the point B. Similarly, after getting this BD, we have to get BC also, BC or CB. So after getting BD and BC, how do we get DC? That is From BD we have to subtract BC. So these two measurements we have to find out by using the right triangle. So while learning trigonometry you might have learned when we consider the right triangle ABD. Here we have a right triangle ABD. When we consider this angle 45 degree, opposite side AB is given as 150 meter and BD is called adjacent side. So this adjacent side only we have to find out. So which trigonometric ratio is better here? That is tan. Tan 45 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. So let us write the step. Consider right triangle ABD. Always better we start with the tan 45 degree because tan 45 equal to 1. So it is easy for you. Right triangle ABD we are considering tan 45 degree is equal to opposite side AB by adjacent side BD or DB. Let me write it as DB. We know the value of tan 45 as 1. AB value we will substitute 150 meter divided by DB is equal to 1. Cross multiply, we are getting DB is equal to 150. So DB into 1 is DB, that is equal to 150 meter. It's an important point just to show like this, 150 meter. Now we'll be considering the next right triangle. In next right triangle, it is triangle ABC. There also we have to take tan, trigonometric ratio tan. What is the reason? It is opposite side by adjacent side. We have to get the adjacent side. So we are considering, just write it as consider right triangle ABC, in which tan 60 degree equal to opposite side AB by adjacent side CB. According to your figure we can call it as CB. Substitute tan 60, everybody knows it is root 3. Here it's very important to learn all trigonometric values by heart. Tan 60 is root 3. That's equal to AB by, AB value you can substitute, divide by CB. So what is the CB actually? Cross multiply, here CB is equal to 150 divided by root 3. Whenever root comes in the denominator, we can rationalize. How do we rationalize? That is multiplication with the same root 3 in the numerator as well as in the denominator, such that we'll get the value as 150 root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3. Now 150 divided by 3, isn't it 50? So we are getting the answer as 50 root 3. So to make the answer very clear, we have to use the value of root 3 in order to multiply this. 50 root 3 value, let us find out. That is 50 into root 3 value. For 3 decimals I am going to write. Root 3 value better you by heart. In this question, value of root 3 is not given. So value of root 3 is 1.732. So 50 into 1.732, or just multiply 1.732 with 5. Then give 0 and then 3 decimal. So you will get the answer as 86.6 meters. That is our CB value. So 2 values we got now. Come back to figure, check again. Here we got DB is equal to 150 meter and CB equal to 86.6 meter. As we got these two values, the distance between these two objects is DC. DC, that is equal to DB minus CB. By subtraction we are getting the distance between the two objects. That is, we will write mathematically first, then after that you have to write in words. Therefore, what are we getting? DC is equal to The total length is DB minus shorter length is CB. 150 meter minus 86.6 meters. Do the subtraction. So while doing the subtraction, you get the answer as 63.4 meter. That is our DC, or distance between. So write the inverse, answer inverse. How to write? Therefore, distance between two objects, D and C equal to 63.4 meters. Okay, hope you understood. Bye.